Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. No, we're not holding any positions at the moment. Good morning, good morning. I'm driving the truck, so I'll just watch. Go see Ivy. Nice. Quigley, good morning. Already 98, good morning, Hamid. Joey, good morning, bro. Just call that at 50%. IWM short and signals chat of our Discord. Join our free Discord community, ladies and gents. I'm enjoying some McDonald's coffee. Nice. Nice. Yep. Congratulations, man. Good stuff. Killing it. Killing it, Joey. Bearman, do we have inverse left shoulder and on what time frame? Bearman.
And what
It's 410. And then 408 are major supports here on the SPY. We broke below 413, 412. This is a very, very major support level on the SPY. 410.60. Also, 330.57 is major support on the NASDAQ. And then 174.86 is major support on the IWM. But the momentum is still clearly very bearish. I'm in light lotto SPY calls low of day stop. This is 105 stop. Basically like a very tight 5% stop loss. Loose. Very, very tight lotto play. Let's see if we get a bounce here. This is risky. I have a stop loss at 105 on the contracts. So if it breaks below 105, then I'm selling. That coincides with low of day. The reason why I took this is because this is a falling wedge. We're at support. So let's see if we can get some buyers coming in here at this level of support to get a bounce. But I mean, obviously the momentum is very, very bearish. So this isn't, the reason why it's risky is because we're fighting against the momentum to go long here. But everything is at support, which is the issue. The SPY, the NASDAQ, and the IWM are all at support. So let's see. And this is a very tight trade. We won't lose a lot if this doesn't work out. So It's worthy of taking. The IWM is bouncing very, very dramatically, the way that the SPY should have been bouncing. The NASDAQ is also holding support. The longer this takes to bounce, the worse it is. So you can see the contracts aren't really paying that well, which is a good sign for us, which means that the we should continue moving up here. Make sure you guys have taken a bit of profit on this pop. We're fighting against the momentum. This was a good little pop, taking some profit and just allowing runners to run now. Want to solidify some sort of gains because obviously we're fighting against clear-cut momentum. So I don't want to get married to this position and just wait for a home run. We're fighting against momentum. This trade setup did what it needed to do so far. I was expecting us to get it easily, like a bounce to 411. We hit that. So now that big red candle made many people very bearish, and then we just had a big rip to the upside again. So another opportunity to take some profits. But regardless, it was a really I mean, like, it wasn't a super like safe trade, only because we're fighting against the overall momentum. So but we had to take it because falling wedge patterns have a very, very high percentage likelihood that they would work. So this is a falling wedge at a major level of support, while all the other indices, the Qs, the IWM, everything was at major support as well. So it made sense that we would get some sort of buyers stepping in here. I have a stop loss for 1.109 now. For the rest, just basically just make sure you guys like are good in profit, and yeah. Hey, I'm paper trading now since. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Um, hmm. If we get a retest of VWAP, basically the 50 SMA, 411.40 is like, if we get a break above that, then that would be really, really spectacular. But then if we get a retest of VWAP around 411.60, yeah, I don't know how much higher this move can go. The main thing is like, it's super, super, super risky to try to go long as it makes a move up. It's better to just try to go long at levels of support. But yeah, everything was at support. The NASDAQ is holding the 10 SMA as support. Now the IWM is at resistance at 175.30. Make sure you guys remain in profit with these. This is starting to look like a much better short than it is a long. Oh, if they can scoop up if they can push buyers up now and pressure to the upside now, that would be really, really devastating. That would probably cause a really big move to the upside. Let's see what they happen. Let's see what happens during like this little setup here. This is really risky. If for new people that are trying to go long here, it's such a risky trade to take. It's so much easier to go short. That's why it's... Yeah, I'm out of the rest. Yeah, all right. I lost the message, but it was someone wrote a damn. Yeah, so hey, I'm paper trading since January. I wondered at what point did trading SPY options click for you? I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, but I'm nervous about going live. You have to take the leap and try it out. You have to do it regardless of so you have to do it. Obviously, you have to make sure that you have your finances and everything in order. Don't overtrade with money that you can't afford to lose, because that's another thing. You have to be basically trading with money that you're willing to risk, because trading options with real money is very, very risky, because emotions get involved, and it becomes very, very risky. So you need to be cognizant of that. But otherwise, if you're doing well with the price movement and you're trading with paper and you're doing well, then just translate that to real money and just stick to small position sizes and trade small. The only thing that we did was we bought calls at around 410.60, and then we sold, and now we're just waiting for another trade. Yeah, Blair Lewis, no puts at support and no calls at resistance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we could have just waited for a trade up here to go. Sorry. We could have just waited this whole time, just waited for a trade up here to go short. But the support setup was really, really, it was worth taking. So that worked out. And then initially, the reason why I said that this was starting to look like a really, really good shorting opportunity is because obviously, like, I didn't think we were going to get a huge move to the upside. And this big red candle here at these levels of resistance was a big warning. Sorry for the drawings, but that red candle was a big warning. and then especially this candle afterward was very, very bad. So we should have just sold everything and just went short against this high as a stop loss. Against this high right here, the high of this candle as a stop loss. But I mean, regardless, like, made money regardless. This is starting to look like a very similar long opportunity, like it did at 410.60 when we went long before. Damn. We have FOMC minutes coming out at 2 o'clock as well. Can't this. That would have been such a simple, easy trade. It was looking very, very similar to the long that we initially took. Oh well. Oh well. Everyone that's watching the stream, also, please make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to wanna go live on YouTube, basically exclusively. So everyone that's watching on Twitch, please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. I just shared the link in the chat. Nice. I'm glad you guys did well. Cool. Misters 455. What do you think about penny stocks? Any worth looking into? I haven't really been paying attention to penny stocks much at all, but I can't really help you on that. Same sell channels yesterday. Bear flag on the IWM 5 minutes, 15-minute forming. Grabbed a short. Grabbed a short at 410.98. Nice. Yeah. So there's a delay on YouTube because I'm also streaming on Twitch. So I want to not stream. I basically only want to stream on one platform. And then on that platform, hopefully it'll be YouTube and there won't be any delay. Peaky Blinders. Thoughts on Amazon? So it has major, obviously it has major daily resistance at 117. But we're in an uptrend. If it can hold 114, then this could continue going up higher, but it's in a very, very weird spot right now. 117 is resistance and 114 is support. It's also going to be primarily dependent on where the overall market and stuff goes. The overall market is very bearish. But we're holding support on everything. So maybe Apple is technically holding at 170 support. The SPY is technically holding here at 410.60. So maybe that strength can translate into Amazon as well. Hamid, did you know McDonald's coffee is yummy? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I usually only get the caramel or the hazelnut. Gizzy, yep. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, personally immediate. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, YouTube will be immediate as well. I'll be able to make the delay 0 seconds. So that's the goal. That is the goal. No, we're not in anything at the moment. Yeah, again, market isn't very fluid. The market is basically just waiting for minutes. Generally, these setups, like if we went long at a very overextended bottom point here, we would be, it could have overshot. We could have gotten a retest over here. Contracts would be up like 40%. But like these moves are not fluid. 10-15%, and then it moves the opposite direction. So it's not, unless you got the short in the morning. But I didn't have the stream on, so. But yeah, that 412, 413 level. Once we broke below that, then it was clear sailing to the downside, and then I didn't dare go long until a clear cut. Basically, you had to take this long here at 410.60. I didn't try to go long here. Obviously, you know, you should not have been trying to go long, trying to catch any of these bottoms. The only point where you would want to fight this huge downward pressure, you know, is at that 410.60 level when all the other indices were at support, when we were painting a falling wedge pattern. So yeah. So again, even this setup, we had to move down, right? We failed, and then we ended up bouncing back up. So none of these setups are really like home runs, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're just waiting for minutes. The market is just waiting for FOMC minutes. We also have AMD earnings today after hours. AMD. I see a 409 liquidity grab, and it's so close to it and possibly calls. Yeah, that would be really interesting. That would be devastating. That would make it really easy. It's almost too easy. That'd be good though. If we got to break below this major support at 410, and then as people get really bearish, it just rips. So basically, yeah, that would be the equivalent of what you're saying here. Stop loss hunt before going back to 412. Honestly, it's all just these setups are just not high quality setups. We're starting to chop around. Nothing is really like screaming my name. Even if we get like a big move to the like, it's just it doesn't seem it just looks really disgusting. I don't really know how to explain it, but setups just look very poor. Yeah. It's like, yeah, clearly this is showing some strength here, right? But is it worth going long for a possible 7 or 10%? And then if it doesn't work out, you're risking 7 or 10%. You're risking 10%. So then it's unfortunate little point in time here. But yeah, regardless, I mean, it's just yeah, I wouldn't even regret it if it gets a big move to the upside. Honestly, it's not even. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Nvidia is taking a hit. Court made $13 that canceled out from other losses. Nice. VWAP acting as resistance. It might act as a magnet. Plus, they're playing around with the premiums. They're not making a clear. They're not making it super easy to go long, and the increase in the price for the options isn't increasing that well. It's just Mr. Peaky Blinders. Thank you, for Amazon info. GOAT. I'm glad I could help, and I hope that made sense. Damn, I hate this price action. Yeah, this price action is terrible at the moment. JD is the obvious inverse head and shoulders BS. Yeah, honestly, like the momentum of the overall the day is way too so generally like this on a day like this when the daily momentum is bearish, when the intraday momentum on the 1 minute time frame, smaller time frames, is also bearish. If we get an inverse head and shoulders, that is too reliant on more candles. That's too reliant on like multiple, like a larger time frame. Something like a falling wedge is not that reliant on that many more data points. So like a falling wedge, that's also a bullish pattern, right? But it's more targeted and focused on a smaller subset of data. So an inverse head and shoulders, you're hoping that like the prior like 30-40 minutes holds as support as well. That's not the case. So that is not always that safe to do. So it could be BS, but it's just not something that I like watching as much. Instead of the inverse head and shoulders, I would just rather look at like support levels. But on a very bearish day, a regular head and shoulders would work really well. Or on a very bullish day, an inverse head and shoulders would work very well. But something like this, on a very, very bearish day, an inverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish pattern, generally doesn't hold very well. Those crosses on the 5 minute means they don't know which direction they want to go. Yeah, they're just they're chopping it around. They made a very bullish pattern, and then they just shorted it and just broke it to the downside. Starting to look like a good long, but then how much room to the upside would this have? Chop, 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 indeed. Price action, because Milkman MM's listening to us. Yeah, I don't, because there's always opportunity to make money in the market, but it's just like it's when the market is not that fluid on its moves, then it's not amazing. Because on most plays, we're going to be risking like 5 or 10% on most trades, right? But if the most you get out of these moves is 10 or 15, 20% even, you're getting a 2-to-1 risk reward. And that is really, really bad. You want to only try to go for like 3-to-1 or more risk reward on anything that you do. So on days when, you know, if you were to go long here and then boom, we would shoot up 40%, Cool. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward. The contracts are going up 30, 40%. You're risking 10%. Damn, this is... Yeah, tomorrow morning, things should get better after minutes are released, and then tomorrow morning after GDP and after Nvidia earnings, hopefully things can get a bit more fluid. Are you going to start Nabu Dahri? Are you going to start signaling after the stream? So give me yeah, so the reason why I haven't is because I've been getting really busy afterward. But give me just it's all gonna come together. Just 1 second. Just very soon. Very soon. I will, yes. I think from here it will go up again. $410 is major support, and then below that is 408. But just looking at this on a daily chart, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. But obviously this is a strong momentum to the downside, and this is just a very devastating move to the downside. It looks very disgusting. We gapped down below like support, so this was not strong at all. So yeah, basically now 410, and then this 408, 409 area is going to be the next major support level. This just does not look good. The only way that we get a big move to the upside is if there's a lot of buyers, if minutes come out very positively, or if we get another little breakdown to 408 and then a rip up, as court was saying 409, basically like a liquidity grab where we break lower and then we rip up higher. But just in general, this is not looking good for bulls. Everyone that, oh my god, can you imagine, like, everyone that was going long up here in anticipation of this bull flag trying to push upwards, there's so many people that were talking about a push upwards. Like, it made no sense to me at all. Like, why would you try to go long at a level of resistance here? Very it's just greedy gambler mentality. But yeah, just looking at this on a daily chart, that's why the long opportunities are not working that well, because the overall momentum for the past few days has been bearish. So yeah, once again, just look at the daily chart, how the daily time frame looks. That should be your way of which direction of trades, what your bias should be intraday. So this morning we were very bearish. The entire day the bias should have been bearish. Watching paint dry price action. Golden Planet. Yep. I think from here it'll go up again. What do you think? Oh, sorry, I just read that. AJG 1514 up 1% of the count. Gotta go to work. Good trading, boy. Nice. Congrats, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not enough juice to push through the right shoulder. Yep. Jadine. Yep. Epic Milkman. Yeah, head and shoulders that at least in the hours time frame. Yeah. HXM and Y Hamni. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But should we wait till Fed minutes to trade? Right now things are gonna be really choppy, and then after Fed minutes things should start being a bit more fluid, but then things can get tomorrow morning, hopefully after GDP numbers come out, hopefully things will be more fluid. So hopefully tomorrow things will be better. SB888. Last 2 weeks of trading have been terrible for me. Damn, sorry to hear that. Ooh, the real cookies. Would it have been a high quality trade at 1037 on the SPY? The IWM was already showing weakness. Same thing with the QQQ 1037 on the SPY. $10.37 on the SPY. Yeah, I mean it would have worked, but the contracts from 1037. Let me just show you guys here. So from 1037 here to 1040, this move in the contracts would not have been huge. So this would have been a very like small, I mean, regardless, it was a good trade, but like it would have been a good trade. It would have also been a high quality setup. Yeah. But yeah, technically on a normal day, yes, that would be a good setup because we're basically we shot up off of resistance, right? We shot up off of support, and then we started showing some weakness at levels of resistance. So at 1037, basically on the confirmation, like basically 1036 after that candle showed weakness, you could basically go short with a stop loss above 1035 or 1036. So yeah, generally that would be that's generally how you short at resistance when you're trying to short on a pop. That's basically what you do. Yeah. I was doing better with a paper account. That's okay. I mean, it's a part of the trading journey. No one's going to be perfect. Not everyone is going to be perfect like overnight with anything that they're doing. Like it's not going to be easy at first. So you can't just keep on persevering, keep pushing through. Omni, don't give up. Just make sure that all of your bills and everything are paid. But if you have to go back to paper trade, you don't lose anything. It's not like you're any worse of a trader. You're trying to make things work for you. So it is what it is. Don't compare yourself to other people and just keep on trying as best as you can with all of this stuff. It's okay. SB888, Hamid, you should only look for trades in PM sessions if you want to help us trade because lunch sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be sharing trades and everything after the stream as well. But I mean, past few weeks in the mornings, we haven't really lost many trades. Well, this is just unfortunate. That person, I know people were saying it's gonna go to 300. Yeah. I wish I had puts at 420. I was waiting for 22 gap fill opportunity. Then I thought they would rip it higher this week. Yeah, SB888. It's not everything is gonna be like automatically perfect, and it is what it is. Like there's new opportunities constantly in the market, so it's okay. Can't beat yourself up. Just learn from your mistakes. I was one of them. Oh, I think you were talking about a move to going long at 4,200. Damn. Ready? Will you go live tomorrow? Yes. Fiery Blazer. We definitely testing 410 today. Yeah, I would. Yeah. Thank you, Ahmed. Same concept of 1047. The short stab would have been great to 1047. Yeah, you wouldn't go long at 1047. You would go long after 1048, and then basically just going long here, with a stop loss here. But this would be risky. But after a big move like this, you would have to take some sort of small trade and basically for a continued move down. I'm paper trading right now. That the way I look at it is if I can't be profitable paper trading, I won't be profitable with real account. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, please do a trading journal. I have to make a document or something like that because like please everybody should have a trading journal, man. Please, like, document your exact details of when you enter the trade, why you enter the trade, the minute that you enter the trade, the minute that you exit, the price of the stock when you entered, the price of the option contract when you entered, the reason why you entered, the reason why you exited, what the overall momentum of the market was, what was going on with the market, what news was happening. Like, if you get detailed as possible with every single trade and you write notes, you'll be able to see with detail what trades are working for you, what trades aren't, what time, when you take trades, and which ones aren't. Like, oh wow, every time I take a trade between 9:50 and 10:10 a.m. for the past month, they haven't been working. All right, I'm not going to take trades during that time. Or I'm going to look at what I do generally during that time and like see what I can do differently, you know? So I made a trading journal and I became profitable almost overnight. Like, I basically started documenting all of my trades and it changed my life. So please guys, it's extra work. It's not fun, but it's really necessary, guys. I cannot stress that enough, man. Like, it's so important. Like, I have to look. I'm sure there's a bunch of different tutorials online on how to make a trading journal and stuff, but please work on a trading journal. Like, it's so important. JW Flores, what was the one guy on YouTube that wanted to mute? Yeah, let me send it to you right now. 1 second. I'm gonna type it in the chat. I just shared the YouTube playlist JW Flores in the Twitch chat, and I'll share it on YouTube as well. Ooh, sorry. But yeah, once again, everyone, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. But yeah, okay. Do you recommend logging the trade immediately after closing the position, or just after you're done trading for the day? I always did it after my trading day. But as long as you remember the details of why you entered and exited, you could go back to your logs and your trading history and your trading log to see, like, okay, I entered and exited at this time, that time. But the most important thing is to know your reasoning behind it. So as long as you could remember the reasoning behind your trades, then you could do it after hours. But I would always do it after hours. Store of value, I'm not sure what you're saying. What did you find out from your urinal? Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Your message got asterisk out. I think it thinks you're cursing. Numero 1888. Soon. Very soon it will go live. Very soon. What did you find out from your trading journal? Oh, trading, yeah. So basically it showed me what wasn't working and what was working. And the trades that I thought were good, I was constantly taking bad trades, not knowing why. And then I stopped taking bad trades. And the good trades, I like focused on like the really, really good trades that I was making. And then I started to just constantly look at those setups. So I don't remember initially, I don't really remember what it was, but there were certain setups that would always work for me. So then I would deliberately just look for those setups. So then it's like, there's like multiple reasons why you would enter a trade, right? For example, okay, wow, we're at support, I'm gonna go long. Or there's a crossover on a moving average, or the RSI is oversold, I'm gonna go long on this, blah, blah, blah. So there's multiple reasons why someone would go and take a trade. But with the trading journal, you'll see, okay, this reason, all of the trades I took didn't work. This reason, etc., etc., etc. This didn't work. This didn't work. This didn't work. Oh, wow, this one has been working. Cool. All right, now I know what I'm doing here works. Now you just put that to the side. That is like basically almost a guaranteed trade setup that always works. Cool. Then you get to dissect. All right, the ones that aren't working, why are they not working? Then you get to really like dissect the issue and the problem, and you get to see, okay, maybe I'm entering a little too early on this setup. Maybe I should not even be entering on this next setup, etc. So it helps bring a lot of clarity. It puts like your thoughts on paper, and trying to do all of this stuff in your brain is impossible. To try to learn what you're doing is wrong. Like, You need to have a trading journal. It will really help, man. Like, may I suggest making a undivided night Google Doc template and putting it in the Discord? Yeah, that is. But yeah, like a Google Sheet, 100%. That is There has to be one online. But yeah, I'll definitely. That's a really good idea. That is a very good idea. Hamid, have you heard of ICT? No. ICT, the Inner Circle Trader. No. Oh no. Never heard of this. Yeah, no, I've never heard of this or watched anything of his. Fiery Blazer, I messaged you about joining the Discord, but if you made your plays here, what would I be getting in the Discord? The community and other people share their trades as well. I'm gonna follow some ICT SMC concepts, just how the market works, even though it's nice. Yeah. Laura is my 401k is getting hammered. Damn, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's really that's scary. Yeah, there's nothing really else to do right now. Everything else, just watching the market is literally like golden. Planet said it's just watching paint dry. Nothing is really popping or making huge abrupt movements. So it's not really worth hopefully after FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock, and then after tomorrow morning when GDP numbers come out and Nvidia earnings come out, things will be a bit more faster and better. All right, but right now it's really garbage. So yeah. Yeah, there's not really much else to do right now. I hope you guys had a good stream. Nonetheless, hope you guys hope I helped with like my explanations of why certain things happened, and I hope I answered your questions. Thank you. Undivided. Yeah. Love you guys. Take care. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow morning. Really, really excited. Hopefully tomorrow morning gets a little better. But yeah. Yeah.